Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I don't really feel like, giving explanations or justification to internet people, but I just want to say one thing that there is no such thing as AI in my personal computing, okay? I am making videos sometimes related to AI. I am trying to make a system business out of AI, but when it comes to my personal use of technology, I am still not, using LLM to trigger any fucking command, okay? I'm still sticking to my key bindings or typing commands manually. So before writing your stupid comments, all right, just understand what kind of person you're reaching out, because I am the kind of person who can never use bloat software, okay? And using LLM to run some programs is bloat, all right? I will never endorse that. Yeah, I just teach about it, like this will be future for so many people out there, but this is not my current state. In fact, I'm getting more and more extreme in my real life in terms of these corporation products. Like, I stopped using Android, and there was a Windows HDD which I had. In fact, I can show you. Like, I just fully erased it. Okay, so there was only one thing, Counter Strike, which I used to play, but now it's gone, and I changed it into some storage. Okay, so, and the reason is because one thing which I realized in my personal life is that Linux machine, especially this Arch Linux, is the only technology which have been productive for me, helped me in my life, in my career, or in general. Okay, I don't believe in career, so sorry about that. So basically, when it comes to phone uses, okay, like Android, I realized that Android is not giving me any benefit in life. Okay, most people might say, when I was ditching Android, some of my friends were saying this, that how you're going to use your like banking apps, or how you're going to connect with WhatsApp, like it's so essential these days, or you just need camera, instant camera. Now, first of all, yeah, I need a dumb phone, because like, not okay. So dumb phone is kind of like another whole market which people are making. But I just need like a stupid dumb phone, not some like dumb phone with GPS or anything. Okay, so yeah, for just to access my phone number, I need a dumb phone, where I can access my SMS or any calls. But I'm still, even that part I'm trying to restrict. And the reason is, like, I'm crafting my life in a way so my dependency on these tech platforms, products, whatever, will become almost null. In a way is like, for example, I am not depending on job. So one thing is, like, if you're not dependent on job, is that it means like you don't really have to create a LinkedIn account. You don't really have to like present yourself as a product on the internet. Instead, I'm willing to create a product on the internet instead of making myself a product for some company. Okay, so I don't really want to give my personal information on some resume, or just throw my data here and there on even my personal website. So I am trying to just make my life in a way, so whatever earnings I get it from the systems which I make, and not by myself. Or like some other place where I do not really need a WhatsApp, or I do. Okay, I absolutely hate this fact that I need to be available on call for someone 24/7, or even half a day. Like, I just want to be able to switch off my phone anytime. There are some people who were saying, like, okay, you won't be instantly like reachable if I do not have like Android. Like, they will message me on WhatsApp, and I won't be able to see. But in reality, what I noticed is, like, these phones, these, like, especially Android, okay, it is something like, uh midnight I'm getting like messages, but 90% of those messages aren't important. It's just like my neighbor sending me some like Instagram reel link of a cat saying chababa and chababa, something like that. Okay, so I really feel like this is stupid, and allowing people to just ping you in midnight, or even like after dark, is just like stupid. And maintaining the system isn't like it doesn't cost so much communication. Like if you're writing your own project, making it online, you can just work on some GitHub repos. It's a system where you do not really have to talk to each other much, and you can manage to make it work. Okay, you can allow it, I mean, the phone number will be on, but not like for everyone, not always. Okay, so another reason is like ditching Android out of your life is like apps are absolutely trash. Okay. So there are so many people who might say, okay, I have done root, I have done like CR Droid, I have done like a lot of things. But one thing I realize is that all these apps, they can never compete with this one technology which I use, Arch Linux. Okay. Like for example, if I need my computer, my like compute. So let's say phone is a compute. Okay, if I just want a water reminder in just every 2 hours, it's so pain to do it on an Android platform, because I literally have to, I mean, yeah, there are some people like who are going to tell like you can do it with Termux or stuff like that, but there is no simple straight way. Okay, whatever shell see in apps, I don't like in Android, I don't feel like it's a shell. I feel like it's not system. And I think I'm true, like I'm right. Okay, so the thing is like in Linux, in my Arch Linux system, if I need like water reminder in 2 hours, I don't need to like learn about some new application. I can just do like sleep, and then 2 hours, and like just run one loop. Okay, where is this in? Okay, and I can just do like notify, send. Okay, and drink water. This one thing I can run in a loop, or I can just make a shell script and add in my cron job, in my cron tab, or not even shell script directly. And with just this one thing, I get like my water reminder, like my system will remind me like for water, and it's just simple, it's just straightforward. I don't need to learn anything. But this is not the case with applications. And most people like in FOSS community, they try to create like these free APKs, like some open like code, but they suck. They are not so good. They never clicks to me. I still need to learn these interfaces. So I feel like if I have any major problem, I always write some nice Python script for that and run it as a daemon if it requires a daemon, or I just run it as like a one time process, like if it's not a daemon. So, and if there is something really small, I can just run like a shell script. Okay, so this is the way I want to live. Like I want a computer to just do a bunch of operations, and like whatever I want, I just end up writing Python script to do it myself. And this is where I sometimes use AI, like in order to write code. I just go to LLM and just get like some AI to write code for me, and do not even like, even in that phase, like I do not really like to interact with technology that much. Like I don't want to manually write each line of code because it's going to take more time. So that's my mindset. This is what I want for me. And I completely want to limit my technology uses to only Arch Linux. And this Arch Linux system, it's like you see your wife sometimes and you just feel like, wow, this woman is so fine. She's making my life so well. And you just feel cool about it, like randomly. Okay. This is the same thing when I see the Arch Linux. Like this might be the only reason, like, I don't have a wife because, okay, whatever. So the thing is that I see my system sometimes and I'm like, this is so perfect. Okay. It never creates any noise. It's not like Windows. It's not like Android. It never changes. It just, works. And whatever new technology which is coming out these days, I can actually integrate in my current system without any fuss. Okay. Like currently I am planning to write a script. So for example, this file, okay, this image file, I can just quickly like make a key binding, which will open a fuzzle menu, and I can do some nano banana operation on some this image and do some editing. Okay, like if there is some AI editing I want to do. Now I'm still not doing any AI related stuff in my system yet. There is no AI script, but these are the things I can do. So it's not like I'm backward or I'm lacking in technology. Like I can literally get like whatever new tech which is coming out. I'm not like missing out on any, like just because I'm not installing like a Gemini app or Chat GPT app or Nano Banana app, like it doesn't mean like I'm not able to get these technologies in my system. Okay. All you need to do is like you need to learn Python, and that's it. You just need like access to some cloud instance which is running the model. Okay. When you it's up to you like how you want to get that. So as someone who is good with technology, this is how I want to live. I just do not like these apks, these float just to do simple things. I mean, when I type commands like ls, there is no like option which flashes on in front of me. Okay, there is no button which says like press me. Okay, but when I use some app, these corporation created apps, it's always the case. Okay, and when it comes to things like, money related stuff, bank, like I can always carry cash, I can call someone. It actually helps in a lot of other ways. Okay. Like first, you save a lot of time, and your brain does not get drained by notifications. And, I have a friend who always call his wife, okay, just to make any online payment. Okay, and one day I asked him, and he said, like, it actually saves me a lot of money. Okay. Like having access, like constant access to your bank account, like with full money, is actually, it can, lead you to make impulse decisions which can be harmful. Okay. This is something which I felt in my life. But having like cash gives you more control over your budgeting. Okay. So these are not like rationalization. All right. Like if you do the maths, okay, most of the productivity you get is not does not come from phone. Okay, these devices with like touch screen devices, you can't really do much with it. And I really like keyboards and computers. And when it comes to computers, I don't even like laptops. I really like systems like with keyboards and like monitors, and a disk which I buy which does not come with like Windows pre-installed. So this is my pre like this is okay. So this is just something which is tied to my personality. All right. I'm not saying this because, I'm a influencer or Linux YouTuber, and, these days. So if I feel like I'm interested in some AI technology, I will talk about it. But if I'm just being honest here, like, so no more Android. Like Android is gone from my life, and it just makes now I don't have to worry about like apps, stupid app stuff. I can just live with my simple Arch Linux, which is minimal, with just like, okay, how many packages I have? I don't know, but I'm pretty sure like 200. Um, yeah, that's all I need. And 90% of the stuff, like other than WhatsApp, I guess you can easily access through, like websites. There are still a lot of things which are web based. And when it comes to like app, there is no vendor logged in for me. The only thing is WhatsApp. And I can log in WhatsApp to my, like sister's phone, and then get access on my browser. And it works for 15 days. All right. So, and then I can log out from her phone. So, yeah, that's my idea. And like no more Android, no more devices like mobile devices. I might get a really open source smart watch in future, like something I will build my own, with complete Linux on it. But that's something which I might do in future. But for now, like, no Windows, no platforms, no Android, no iOS, just Arch Linux in my life. Okay, so thanks for watching. Like, just